What's up, everyone? So recently, me and Emma got a chance to check out Fiesta Mo Sa, USA. It's a yearly event held in Kissimmee, Florida, celebrating Filipino culture. And yes, they have an insane amount of food. I feel like Filipino culture isn't as well represented as some of the other nationalities that we're more familiar with in the United States. You could definitely see how excited most of the people attending were to have a little taste of home. So naturally, the first thing me and Em did was go to get a bite to eat. We got some dinigoan, lechon, pancit, rice. Everything was so good. So after eating, me and Em decided to take a walk around and see what all the Fiesta had to offer. Now, there was a lot going on. Up the very front stage, they had a beauty pageant, which, yes, beauty pageants are huge in the Philippines. They also had numerous vendors all over the building. Clothing, jewelry, art, anything you can think of. But most importantly, they had massages. So I just had a foot massage from a little Filipino lady with hands about this big, and I'm trying to stay awake. My legs feel like jello. I feel like I took a drug. It's the weirdest feeling in the world. First time I've ever done a foot reflexology, and so far it was a good experience. No happy ending, but the day's not over. So unfortunately my massage was over, but afterwards me and Em continued to walk around and she spotted a sign for halo halo. Halo halo is a Filipino dessert. Halo being the Tagalog word for mix, halo halo meaning mix mix. It has a plethora of different fruits, fruit jellies, ube, which is a purple yam they use a lot in the Philippines, leche flan, ice cream, jackfruit, and yes, you have to mix it all together, hence the name halo halo. Do not just take a spoonful, you gotta mix that stuff up, and it is so good. Afterwards, me and Em got some siopao and some siomai. Now, siopao is a steamed pork bun, very soft, doughy on the outside, with very sweet, slightly salty pork on the middle. It's very hard to explain if you've never had it, but honestly, every time I was going to a market in the Philippines, I always looked out for this stuff. It is phenomenal. One of the reasons I love coming to these kind of events is to see the smile on Em's face whenever she gets to try some of the food she grew up with in the Philippines. It honestly makes my day.
It does taste like the halo halo in the Philippines. So, I know all the Filipinos are going to get mad at me for saying this, but as an American, if you were to ask me like the closest thing I can compare the flavor to, if you were ever a kid and you ate Fruity Pebbles. And you took your Fruity Pebbles and like after you're done eating, that milk has like soaked up all the Fruity Pebble flavor and you like toss back that like fruity milk. That's what this tastes like. And I know right now there's a million Filipinos screaming, you're wrong, but it's what it tastes like.
I can't really say anything about that because I have not had Fruity Pebbles.
It's true.
How's the jackfruit? Yeah?
Jackfruit's good. A lot of beans in this one. Ready? Long spoon. Woo.
Your hand is so shaky, sir.
I know. My hands are always shaky.
I just want to congratulate you. You haven't spilled anything on your shirt.
Thank you so much.
You just jinxed it. I'm definitely going to spill something on my shirt now. You better go get your own hala hala because this is really good.
After traveling a bit around the world, I can honestly say, thus far, Filipinos are the kindest, most welcoming people I've ever met. No matter what seems to be going on in their life, they're always in a great mood, always smiling, always having a great time, no matter what. Vendor right here was actually very reminiscent of a lot of the what we may call a convenience store in the Philippines. Usually it's run out of somebody's house and they sell snacks, different drinks, liquor, beer. It was really, really cool to see.
Para po.
So at this point, me and Em were absolutely stuffed. Both of us were talking about what a great time we had had, how there was no possible way either of us could eat any more food. But then I saw a vendor that had fish balls. Fish balls are a very common street food in the Philippines and one of my favorites. I could not pass these up. Whether or not you've ever experienced Filipino food or culture, I highly recommend going to Fiesta Mo Sa, Kissimmee next year. From Tried It, this has been Max and M. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Peace.